Hey folks, this is Ashley Caldwell with Caldwell Family Wellness. Want to just do a quick video. There is so much going on right now, and I want to just talk a little bit about some things that we can do to help us get through this from an emotional standpoint and from a health standpoint. There's so much anxiety, so much fear that people are having, fear of the virus itself, and then fear of the economic consequences of what's happening. So doing everything that you can to relax, to breathe, to connect with the earth, and also to connect with people around you. When we talk about social isolation and things like that, and staying 6 feet apart, it's we're cultivating this sense of distance, and I would say that even if you have to be apart from people, that's fine. It's part of this whole protocol, this whole thing that we're in to fight this virus. We can greet each other like this. Okay, this is a heartfelt way of greeting it in many parts of the world, and I think it's something that we can incorporate now. Instead of handshaking, we can do just palms pressing together in front of the heart to connect, so that we don't have to lose our love and connection to each other. This is something I'll probably talk about more later. And let me just ask the question: what opportunity does this whole situation present for us? What does it have to teach us? What lessons are there? And obviously, we're all scared right now. We're all frustrated right now. And if you can find a silver lining somewhere in this process, it is going to help you and help everybody else to get through it. So I don't want to sound trite, so I'm not going to say anything else about that, but that is an important thing to think about when you're ready for it. When you see people, smile, greet them. Okay, we are in this together. So let's have that connection with each other. So those are some of the emotional pieces. Something else: if you're shut in, get outside, open the window. Okay, there has been research and really the experience that we had as a nation 100 years ago with the last big outbreak in 1918 was that when people were kind of caged up and sailors inside ships and people in homes or in hospital rooms or hospital beds indoors, they got sicker and they had a more difficult time. So get outside, get fresh air. A lot of times these days we look outside and we see the cloudy skies and the dreariness and we don't want to go out. I would say to do the opposite. Go outside, get fresh air, get being out in nature is always helpful and always therapeutic. So start taking walks and get outside. It will help you. I guarantee you will feel better if you get outside. So that is a really, really important thing to think of. If you start feeling sick, go outside. If you're not sick, go outside. It will help your immune system. Okay, don't look outside and give up. Go outside, see your neighbors, see people around you, speak to them, connect with them. It's important, and I think that it can help. We always talk about sleep and the importance of sleep for boosting the immune system. So definitely try to get more sleep. We're all going to have an opportunity to do that real soon. So get sleep and take naps and be nice to yourself. And one of the things that I think of in terms of lessons of this whole situation for us as a nation is that we are pushing ourselves too much. And now God, nature, whatever is saying, it's time to slow down and stop. So we can do that, okay? Be nice to yourself. Be nice to your kids. Be nice to your spouse. These are unprecedented times. Let's not forget that. Something else that is easy you can do at home that can help to boost your immune system is fasting, okay? Intermittent fasting. Now, obviously, if you have any kind of underlying medical condition, talk to your doc before you try to do anything like this. That said, intermittent fasting is not that big a deal. Most people can do it safely and get some benefits. The ratio of eating to sleeping that eating to fasting is 16 hours of fasting. Okay, so you shorten the duration, the window. If you eat only between, say, an 8-hour window. So if you wake up and you don't eat until 12 o'clock and you have your last meal at 8, that's an 8-hour window. Okay, you basically skip breakfast. No snack, no calories, nothing until you have that first meal. This has a number of health benefits, too much to talk about in this video, but the biggest thing I want to talk about is the immune system. It can supercharge your immune system to fast like this. You give your body a break. Your immune system can start to function better. And you may feel that you actually have more energy. Okay? If you have questions about that, put it in the comments so we can talk about it further. That's just one thing that you can do now that can help to boost your immune system, and it's absolutely free. Hydration is important for a number of reasons. Some infectious disease and virologist type folks have mentioned that a respiratory virus needs to kind of sit in your body, in your throat, and your nasal passages for some period of time in order for it to take root and start making you sick. So if you're drinking, you're constantly washing your throat and clearing things out. Okay. I would also suggest if you have a nasal rinse, those little neti pots, that you use that twice a day to keep those sinuses and nasal passages clear, and that may help. It's not going to hurt you. So these are also cheap things you can do on your own that can help to boost your immune system, and they may make the difference between getting sick or not, and they can help you get through this. Okay. A couple other things that I've heard about recently that I would like to share. The first one is in line with keeping good health and clearness in your throat and the sinus passages, and that is using zinc lozenges. And I'll put more about that up there, but I heard about this a couple of days ago from a friend, and I think that there is, it's cheap. It's not going to hurt anybody to do it, but there may be some evidence that zinc prevents respiratory viruses from binding to your body in your throat where they're trying to get in. Okay, so zinc lozenge 1 every 4 hours, and I'll put up some measurements, some prescription sort of thing, recommendation for that momentarily. And another one is melatonin. There is some evidence that a combination of melatonin and vitamin C may be helpful at preventing this infection, and it's been theorized that one of the reasons why children in China and the hardest hit areas have not been getting sick is because they have very high levels of melatonin. Kids have up to 10 times more melatonin than adults, and because we use so much unnatural light and computers and cell phones and things at night, that is even more disruptive to our melatonin levels. So supplementing with it can be helpful. So I'll share the information that I have, and you can decide what you want to do with that. Okay, so I just wanted to share a few things that we can do to help us get through this, and we will get through this. We are, enduring something, and I say again, I think that there is always benefit in adversity. It may not be a pleasant thing at various points in our life for us to deal with. That said, when you have a little bit of perspective and think of how it can help you, how it can benefit you, what good can come from it, how we can come together, how we can open our hearts and love more, how we can treat each other better, how we can come together as a family, as a nation, as a planet. What good can come from this, and what do you choose? How do you choose to deal with what's going on? Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I wish you all the best. Okay, and we'll talk soon. Take care.